Hey, what's up, everybody? And welcome to another episode of Finding Your Purpose. I wanted to get on and talk about something that happened not too long ago at the Country Music Awards. Um, so, this jackass, I won't say his name. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys have already heard about it, whatever. But yeah, so he wants to come out and say, why are there so many black people at the Country Music Awards? I mean, you guys already have, you know, basketball, R&B, and etc. I mean, it's just ignorance, in my opinion. I mean, with all the shit that's going on in today's world, we still have to put up with racism. But the kicker is he's gonna come out and be like, I mean, I like earth, wind, and fire. So, in other words, you're trying to say you're not a racist? Dude, you are racist. Or you can say you have racist tendencies or whatever. But my thing is, why can't we all get along? I mean, we're all in this world together. We're all, trying to accomplish things, trying to succeed. Let's stop the hate. I mean, why does it matter what race is at the Country Music Awards? I mean, not only, you know, Caucasians listen to country and make country. Blacks are involved in country music as well. I mean, I am so sick of the hatred. Like, let's try to love one another. I mean, seriously, we're not going anywhere. It just baffles me how, you know, someone could hate someone just because the color of their skin. It makes no sense. I mean, we can't help who we're born to. We can't help what race or, creed we come from. We're not asked to be born into this world, but we have to deal with it. So it bothers me. And the fact that he would come out and say, well, I like Earth, Wind, and Fire, and he named another group, that doesn't make it any better. That's like saying, to someone else, if they say a negative comment about the African American race, or whatever race they may use. Let's just say they use the Hispanic race. They say a negative or hurtful comment, but yet they come back and be like, I'm not racist. My son or my daughter has two Mexican friends or two Hispanic, however you want to say it, you're not making it any better. And for the life of me, people need to understand that you can like a certain amount of people of a race, but not like the whole race. A lot of people don't understand that. So they think by coming out and saying, well, I like this, or no, my son, daughter, or my niece, or whoever has this ethnicity of friends, that you're not making it any better. You're not proving your point. And when in fact you're proving it the other way, it really means that you are a racist. And if you want to be negative, that's fine. But go in your own little bubble. I mean, this is what teaches the Kevins and the Karens and this, that, and the third to keep up this negative energy, negative vibes. It's not right. Perhaps if we all started, you know, being kind to one another, showing love when love is needed and necessary, we can kind of clean up our world. Because this world today is very, very messy. And it's just ridiculous. Like, the comment he made was not necessary, and it's childish, and it's just really not needed, and it really sort of pissed me off, just putting it lightly. It really pissed me off when I saw that, because you would think with all the stuff that we are going through in society, you would think we would start cleaning up our act. I mean, come on. Let's start being positive role models for the younger generations. I mean, who said that just because we're African American, Hispanic, Chinese, or whatever race, who said we have to be confined to Pacific areas and Pacific opportunities in life? I've always been taught that you can go anywhere, you can do anything as long as you put your mind to it and put the work right along with it. I mean, you can go anywhere. So, obviously, these African Americans, trying to put it lightly, obviously, they paid their money, they went, or even if they performed, obviously, they were good enough to perform. I mean, this negativity has got to stop. It stains our nation, it stains our children and their children, and so on. This is really ridiculous. We shouldn't have to keep, you know, discussing topics like this. It's we're not going anywhere. We are stronger together. Whatever happened to united we stand, divided we fall? It just it doesn't make any sense. And if you do feel that way or have any animosity towards anything, whatever happened to, if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. Race or ethnicity should not matter, you know, in it really shouldn't matter in anything. But I mean, if you have the talent, sing that country, and if you have the money and you want to go to the country music awards, you should be able to go. You should be able to attend without being criticized. I mean, come on. Let's get real if you want to be real about a lot of things. African Americans, you know, they do a lot they do a lot more than what they get credit for. I mean, but see, I wasn't even gonna bring that up, but it's just it's just infuriating. And then you wanna bring something up like, oh, this is not Wakanda. I mean, come on. Come on, sir. This is just ridiculous. But in that same breath, you want to turn around and try to defend yourself and say, you're not a racist, or, you know, hey, I like black people. I mean, I like African Americans, or whatever you may call us. This is just really ridiculous. It really is. And it needs to stop. This is a dirty, blotchy stain that is affecting us as human beings. We should be able to enjoy being around the people we want to be around, no matter the race. I mean, you should be able to go where you want to go, no matter the race. Let's try loving each other. You know, maybe that should be his purpose, finding self love. Because I believe when people are negative like that, they have a lot going on with themselves rather than, you know, others. You need to fix yourself rather than sit and ridicule others because of their race or them being able to go to quote unquote your kind of event. I mean, I'm a person that loves all types of music. Yes, I love some country too. So if I wanted to get my money together and attend the awards, it would be a problem. Come on now. We need to stop this negativity. We really do. Because it's not getting anywhere. It's just holding us back. Man, as I said, let's try getting together, loving each other. But if you can't find it within your heart, because no matter what you say, when you say it, there's always going to be some person who they just don't see the things that you may see. But if you don't see it the way that I may see it or the next person, sometimes you don't have to say anything at all. Just keep things to yourself. See, if you keep things to yourself, you don't have to worry about the backlash that you may receive or maybe any kind of threats or something that someone may pass. It's just a simple just keeping your mouth shut if you don't want the backlash. That way you don't have to backtrack on what you may say. I don't know. I just thought that this was totally uncalled for and we need to change. We really do. It's not that hard to, you know, love more and guide people in the right way. It takes more energy to, you know, dislike and hate and disrespect, than it does to love. We must all remember that God doesn't like ugly. He created us all. And this is just really it's really hurtful if you stop and you think about it. I mean, I don't know. It just, as I stated before, just paints a nasty, blotchy stain on our world. It's just ridiculous. And we need to get it together. Get it together. This is just it's not okay. It's really not okay. But yeah, I just wanted to get that off my chest. And with that being said, I love y'all. Continue to find your purpose. And I will be back with another live stream maybe tomorrow or maybe the next day in in the next upcoming days. um I'm going live right now because I'm still trying to figure out how to upload the my videos on here. I have videos already done, just trying to figure out how to upload them, but I don't want to waste any more time. So I figured, well, let's start going live and get, you know, our words of wisdom out there. You know, as I stated before, I'm making this series, Finding Your Purpose. I'm making it because I want to reach out and be someone's uplifting spirit, just to let, someone know, maybe even you, that it's not how you start. It's not how you start life. It's how you finish. And we're all, the way I like to look at things, life is a card game. We're playing cards and we're all dealt a hand. You know, sometimes we're dealt a shitty hand in the game of cards. And we've all played cards, and sometimes we have a crappy hand that we know from the first card we're probably not gonna win this game. Well, that's how I try to look at life. Only instead of knowing that you're not gonna win in life, you gotta find a way to get over your hurdles. But first and foremost, you have to believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, then don't expect anybody else to believe in you. As long as you know you can do it, you will go far. I mean, that's all you need is the belief in yourself and trust in God. You will get through whatever you're going through, whatever move you're trying to make. Just pray to God. He'll guide you in the way you need to go. See, that's why I'm saying we need to let all this hateful stuff go. Because you're doing nothing but holding yourself back. I mean, and as I said it before, if you are one of them that just can't hold it back, then practice not saying anything at all sometimes. Because it is a bit ridiculous and it's unfair. It really is. See, I really wanted to go all the way in on this video, but I'm not going to, because this is not the first thing that has came up, and it surely won't be the last. But yes, with that being said, continue to find your purpose, and you should always, well, before I get to that, my number one tip, the first start would be write a goal down. Once you find the goal, write it down. Put it somewhere where you can see it every day. move a step closer to achieving the goal every day. We must remember that it starts with one first step. I mean, not all steps are going to be huge. We have to take our time in doing what we want to do because we're going to get derailed at some point. But if we can remember to, as I stated before, just write it down, take our time, and believe in ourselves, we will achieve what we want to achieve. All right, guys. Oh, and I still need to take the time and gather all my other sites for you guys to follow me on. I will do that. I'm going to try to have that done the next time I go live, or once I finally know how to post videos correctly, I will get that up. Until then, love you all. Continue to find your purpose. And I will see you next time, guys. Stay strong. Love ya. Out.